going to finish this crazy, wonderful adventure.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Lone Backlot Banter movie review. My name is Tucker Hazel. Today I am here to talk about Illumination's new holiday movie, Migration. It's about ducks. It's the movie about ducks. It's a kid movie. I saw it by myself. I am 23 years old and I actually am very proud to say that I really liked Migration. And I would go as far to say as it is Illumination's best film. And to be honest, that's not high competition for me. I'm not a big fan of The Secret Life of Pets or any of the Minions, Despicable Me movies. The Mario movie was fun for me as a Nintendo fan, but Illumination has a track record and reputation of being the modern kids animation studio where they shove a lot of like poop jokes and fart jokes and modern references into their movies. And Migration isn't that. This is a very, very quality film. I found myself enjoying it, and I have basically no complaints. The only thing that I have to say that doesn't put it on the level of something like the best films from Disney or Pixar is that it doesn't quite have the thematic or emotional core to sort of lift it up for adults. But as it stands, as a kids movie made at really, really high quality, this is a phenomenal kids movie. I mean, I don't even know when I'm going to have kids. It could be decades from now, but I plan to show them this film because it's just really, really enjoyable. And it also is just some of the best quality animation ever. And Illumination's always been great at that, but this film really, really takes it to the next level. I think the use of color here, especially in the sequences in the sky where the clouds have a soft sort of tan and pink and light blue aesthetic, and they're rolling the clouds into snowballs, and they're flying over these beautiful Canadian forests that are during the fall, so it's got golds and greens and oranges. It is a beautiful movie to look at, and that extends not only from the color but to the animation itself, the quality of the expressive facial animations, and the way that they have these duck characters emote fully through just using their wings and their duck feet that they lift up and grab things with. It really is exactly what you want out of high quality 3D animations for a kids movie. And that also, I'm just pretty much going to be praising everything about this movie. That extends to the simple but very focused story that is about a family coming together and a father learning to find a sense of adventure and bravery, and his son coming into his own a little bit as he's kind of been put upon by his father's fears for his whole life, and he learns to escape that and have his own sense of adventure as well. And there are also really good side characters. I thought that I would dislike Awkwafina's character. Oh god, what's the character's name? Pudge or something. It's just got like an insulting name. I thought that I would hate that character even more than I did, but it was fine. Most of the worst parts are in the trailer, in terms of the jokes. And the humor, I think, is solid. I don't think that it is laugh out loud funny, but I found myself chuckling a handful of times, and I guess I had been braced for the cringier moments, like Duck à l'Orange. I really found that annoying in the trailer, but I'd been prepared for that, so it didn't hit me out of nowhere. But I do think that the humor here is better than Illumination's usual fare, which again, as I said earlier, in especially the Minions movies, they like to just do butt jokes and slipping on a banana peel jokes. But this film has a much more grounded sense of humor in between the characters that have different personalities. There's Danny DeVito voicing Uncle Dan, who's got some quirks of his own, and the parents bickering back and forth, and some of the side characters like Delroy, voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, who has this exaggerated Jamaican accent. He's very funny. I just really, really enjoyed this movie, and I'm really surprised by that, because Illumination, to me, puts out very good animated films in terms of the quality of animation and the visuals, and that has never been in question, but I think, again, it's at its best here. But the story felt very focused. Some of the problems in other Illumination films is that they can feel very choppy. Let's just jump from scene to scene. They basically only exist for slapstick humor and a poop joke, but this is a road trip adventure movie. We are taking stops at different locations, meeting a couple of eccentric characters, learning something about ourselves, and then moving on to a satisfying ending where the camera is soaring and these birds are flying in the jungle, and by the end of the film, I'm like, yeah, they really nailed this family dynamic, the comedy. They got rid of the annoying parts of Illumination. They kept the great parts, which are the lighting engine and the water effects that are just so beautiful. This is a cinematic experience for me. I'm very glad I got to see this on the big screen instead of watching it at home, because especially with the visuals combined with the score, which I think is genuinely one of my favorite of the year. And I'm very surprised to be saying that. I almost never recognize or listen to scores or pay attention to scores in animated movies especially, but the score here really blew me away. And that orchestral score combined with the very free-flowing camera going over these gorgeous vistas and with beautiful lighting and volumetric clouds off in the background. This is one of the most beautiful and well done animated films of the year, and really sets a new bar of quality for Illumination. I think all the voice actors do a great job. I've been telling my friends as I've been watching the trailer that Kumail Nanjiani was born to play a duck, and he does a very good job. Danny DeVito, Keegan Michael Key. I can't remember who plays the mother duck. One second. But she does a great job. Oh, Elizabeth Banks. Yeah, she does an amazing job. I also want to give a special shout out to Casper Jennings as Dax and Tracy Gazal as Gwen, who are the children ducks in this film. I think they do an amazing job. Awkwafina's doing her shtick, but even by the end of her bit, you come to appreciate that character. I'm shocked to say, for an Illumination movie, for a kids movie, for the holiday animated event movie of the year that has been pretty hit or miss in the past. Puss in Boots last year was great. This is one of my favorites. This is a genuinely very good, not exceptional, because it doesn't reach that level of writing quality or thematic value that some of the best animated kids films has, but it is a very good animated film that you'll be totally pleased to see. You'll be blown away by the visuals, entranced by the score, giggle at the characters. It's exactly what it needs to be. Just a heartwarming, incredibly well done, well produced animated family film. And so for that, it's going to get an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I really liked it. And I also saw Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom today, which probably made me like it even more in comparison, because that is a dumpster fire. But this does show that there still is juice left in big budget animated kids films. So highly recommend Migration. Go see it. Tell me what you think, how this stacks up against Illumination's other films. And I hope to see you guys in my Discord, and I hope you like this video and subscribe and all of that. Thank you for watching.